What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we're trying an oldie but good Gruul Cutter here. So this is Cori-Steel Cutter, if I can grab it, but we're throwing it into kind of technically a Gruul shell with one green card, Questing Druid. Yeah, I wanted to try this deck out because I was wondering if there's any other versions that can kind of stand up to the Is It shell. You know, this is a mice, red-green kind of thing, but not Delirium. One off of Wild Ride, so let's see how it goes. They got this Shieldred avatar, so I don't know if this is going to go too well for us. I have to mulligan that. I think I keep this, pitch a Swiftspear, and go from there. Play down the Copperline Gorge, Swiftspear, pass the turn. Turn 2, we can Emberheart. They are showing Dimir, but there's no stick. Okay, Rakdos, Grixis. Well, we're facing Steel Cutter. So, of course, we're facing the deck that we're kind of like. So this is a good opportunity to see how this deck will do. Alright, Emberheart. I don't know what's happening here. Oh no, is it doing it? So my arena, maybe I have to re-verify the stuff. My arena's been doing this where it like, yep, and then it waits for whatever. They don't want me to win. Let's get to the next game, y'all. Let me know if y'all have been experiencing that issue. I want to keep this in because I've been experiencing that issue so much recently. It's actually kind of ridiculous. But I digress. We're back in it. We got Cori-Steel Cutter, we've got Monastery Swiftspear, we've got Heartfire Hero. I think this is a win incoming. Maybe I'm being too confident, but we'll see what the opponent's got. I think this will be really good. Unless everybody's having issues today. Okay, there they are. So blue, Collector's Vault. The only deck that I know that's running Collector's Vault is like Loot, and I don't know if that's gonna be the case. So next turn we can go ahead and Might of the Meek the Mouse. Might of the Meek the Mouse. I don't know why that sounds so funny. We actually probably want to change up the order a bit. But if we Might of the Meek the Mouse, we can then go ahead and draw a card. So I think what we do, hang on, we go ahead and Monastery Swiftspear, Might of the Meek the Mouse because we get the extra prowess trigger. This will then go ahead and trigger the Cori-Steel Cutter. And then now we can go ahead and Monstrous Rage just to pump up a little bit extra. Depending on what opponent gets, this might be it for them. We might just get a quick win. Unless opponent's gonna just rope us. I could foresee that a little bit. But they've been playing. They're still here. Okay, I was about to say, I was getting ready to skip. I was about to say, let me just skip ahead, but they're here. They're just really slow playing it. I don't know what else they could have. They could have the Meringue River Regent, but that they're still like 2 land off of that to go ahead and bounce anything. And I think we win next turn. Okay, unauthorized exit. Do they have like a, okay, momentum break? I think we just sack the hero here. Deal 2 to face, and then we've got the win this turn anyways. We can go ahead and Swiftspear, and then we can shock. Just, sorry opponent, I know they're gonna probably hate me. I'm gonna decline and then attack. That, I'm just trying to show I'm just doing the proper thing if I were in the scenario where I would need to win. So yeah, this deck is really quick. I don't know so far if adding the Questing Druid really pumps it up to that next level or benefits it too much more. I think that the mono red version of the Cori-Steel Cutter at this point might be better overall. That's just my opinion for now. We've still got some more games to play, but I don't know. This feels a bit slow considering what happened. Like, I know, ridiculous, turn 4 kill. You're like, oh, that's slow. But in today's standard, it definitely is. And while Richie ropes us, I just want to say once again, thank you to everybody for the constant support. If you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, please consider liking and subscribing. We are on our way to 900 subscribers. I can't tell you, I did not expect us to be anywhere near that number by this time of the year. My whole goal has just been to post a deck a day. And just like that, we're on to the next one. So once again, thank y'all so much. I know I'm a bit all over the place, but thank you. It's been monumental, y'all's support. We got the mice. We've got the kill spells. I think we keep it. Because we can just Copperline. Okay. Opponent playing green-black. They might be doing Llanowar Elf. Okay, Innkeeper's Talent. I'm going to hold on to my Burst Lightning and my Shock here. Let's throw down a Mountain. I'm going to hold on to him because opponent's going to try and give whatever creature they've got the ward ability from Innkeeper's Talent, I feel like. Or a +1/+1 to keep it out of range of the Shock. So I think we just leave that there. Okay. Scavenging Ooze. They didn't have an extra green source, so we can just go ahead and kill it. Definitely glad that I did that. Alright, so now we can go ahead and do an Emberheart Challenger, hold up a Shock and a Burst Lightning in case the opponent has another version of, or not another version, another Scavenging Ooze or anything like that. Okay, they didn't play anything. I think we go Heartfire, swing. We're just kind of slow rolling this right now. Now what I will say here, that's a bit weird. Speedland, nice. Let's count them down. 3, 2, 1, go. What I will say overall though is the Gruul decks are insane. Insane when it comes to best of 3. Pick your poison, all that stuff. Ooh. Creature power 2 or less. I think we just go ahead and seek the beast here. We're going to get to keep our Emberheart, but I want to try and give us a little bit of an idea here. Okay. Restless Village, or Rockface Village. I think we just push out the mouse here. They've got a Scavenging Ooze still, which they can pump. I think we just give the mouse double strike. Can we win this next turn? Because if we ping them for 2, right? Like, we're going to ping 2, trigger the prowess. Oh, we can't do the second one. Okay, yeah. If we could have gotten 2 more damage in there, and then they would have been down to 1. That might have been a mess up on our end. I should have tapped differently. We should have tapped that Rockface Village. So yeah, they're going to be able to exile something. what is opponent going to do? So they play out the second Scavenging Ooze. Interesting. So instead of gaining life, well, I think we have to go ahead and pay the creature mana for the mouse. We can now pump up. So I think we want to pump up the Heartfire Hero with both. So we give that like trample and double strike. And then we swing, we shock the 2/2. Everything pumps up, and I think we win no matter. Unless opponent has like a cut down or something, we're good. Oh, yep, there we go. Just like that. Another easy win. And on to the next one. Alright. Last two have been decent. Roach 666. Let's see how this is about to go. I think we keep this. I mean, yeah, we're running Gruul in air quotes, but we're not really. Let's get rid of the Llanowar Elf. That's early gone. I think we throw down the Copperline Gorge here. Okay, Ozolith, okay. I'm thinking we Steel Cutter. Because next turn we can go ahead and lay down the mountain, and then we can Questing Druid and Burst Lightning if they play a creature. Tribute to the World Tree, okay. Well, we got a mouse, so that's actually decent for us. So I think we go Heartfire Hero into Seek the Beast. We get a pump up everything. Well, not everything. We get to fire up the Steel Cutter for the first time. Other truth. What is opponent doing here? Okay, this is good because we get to Manifold Mouse, and then we get to Wild Ride, which we probably could have done that last turn for extra damage, but that's fine. Pump it up, give it a bunch of stuff. 5/5 now. Hit it with double strike. Swing in for 14. Okay. Now's opponent's chance. Like, they're going to play a creature that's going to get huge, but what creature? Okay, Llanowar Elf, a 1/1 that turns into a 4/4. Wow. Okay. Another Llanowar Elf that turns into another 4/4. Nice. That's all they got. I think we just win. We go face here. We declare Monstrous Rage before attacking because it'll be our second spell of the turn. And then, yeah, we just swing in and take it. Yeah, I mean, this deck is quick. I don't think opponents had a chance. Let's get into the wrap-up. Yeah, so this was a pretty decent deck. There were a few hiccups, I'll be honest, with like how slow the deck started out a couple of times, but I don't think it's as great as the Izzet or even the normal Gruul Delirium deck, so play with caution, I would say, but it's definitely a fun alternative. Once again, thank you to everybody for the support. If you got any ideas, please leave a comment and consider liking and subscribing once again. But first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Good. Bye.